Join me as I dive into Trump's controversial plan for no more taxes and free healthcare for everyone. Can I break it down and figure out if it's really possible? Today we're talking about a plan that's been making waves across the nation, a plan that could potentially change the way we think about taxes and healthcare in America. It's a bold proposal to say the least, and it's got a lot of people excited but also a lot of people scratching their heads. So what's the plan all about? When it comes to taxes, let's be real, most of us dread that time of year when we have to file our returns. It's complicated, it's time-consuming, and it's often confusing. And let's not even get started on the financial burden it puts on many Americans. But what if I told you that there's a plan out there that could eliminate taxes altogether? No more tax returns, no more tax season, no more worrying about how you're going to pay your fair share. But of course, that's not the only issue at play here. Healthcare is another major concern for many Americans. The cost of healthcare in this country is simply out of control, and it's leaving many people without access to the care they need. And to make matters worse, the current system is often complicated, bureaucratic, and difficult to navigate. It's no wonder that people are fed up and looking for a change. So, what's the plan that Trump has proposed, and how does it aim to address these two major issues? Well, according to sources, the plan would abolish the current tax system, and in its place implement a new system that would provide free healthcare to all Americans. But here's the catch. It would be funded by a new, nationwide sales tax. In other words, every time you make a purchase, you'd be contributing to the cost of healthcare for everyone. So, what are the potential benefits of this plan? Well, for one, it would certainly simplify the tax system and eliminate the need for tax returns. It would also provide much-needed relief to those who are struggling to afford healthcare. And, some experts argue, it could even boost the economy by freeing up resources that are currently being spent on taxes. But of course, there are also some major drawbacks to consider. For one, the sales tax could be regressive, meaning that it would disproportionately affect low-income Americans. And some experts argue, it could lead to a loss of revenue for the government, which could have serious consequences for other social programs. As news of the plan spread, it sparked a lively debate among Americans. Some are hailing it as a revolutionary idea that could change the game for taxes and healthcare. Others are more skeptical, and are warning of the potential dangers of such a drastic change. So, what's the real story here? Is this plan a game changer or a recipe for disaster? But here's the thing. There's one aspect of Trump's plan that's been getting very little attention, and it's this. The plan would also eliminate the national debt. Yes, you heard that right. All $23 trillion of it gone. In one fell swoop, the plan would wipe out the national debt and start America fresh. It's a staggering proposal, and one that could have major implications for the economy. Of course, there are some major questions that need to be answered here. How exactly would this work? Would it be a gradual process or a one-time deal? And what would happen to all the interest payments that are currently being made on the national debt? These are all questions that need to be answered before we can even begin to consider the feasibility of this plan. Despite all the unknowns, one thing is clear. Trump's plan is a bold, unprecedented proposal that could change the way we think about taxes and healthcare in America. Whether it's a good idea or a bad one, it's certainly got people talking, and that's what we need more of in this country. Real discussion, real debate, and real solutions to the problems that face us. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Trump's plan is a game changer or a recipe for disaster? Let me know. And if you want more content like this, be sure to check out my other videos for more political insights and analysis.